Hey y'all, Natalie here, and I'm participating in the Dog Days of Summer YouTube Hop today. We are doing this out of the mixed media group, so I'm going to make a mixed media layout with these two pictures of my pups. I have my Maltese Yorkie, Lola, and my, reluctantly, my husband's mini golden doodle, Belle, who is the naughtiest pup in all the land. And I have this cute cut file from Pear Tree Cut Files. It is so cute. It says Forever Friends. And then that's kind of like the idea I'm going with for the layout. I'm going to use this really cute multicolored background, but I'm going to fade it out with some white gesso so that I can do a lot of mixed media on top. Yeah, I'll link down below to the Pear Tree store where you can pick up that cut file. So I'm going to use this really thick white gesso all over the page, but I'm kind of going to make it more thick in the middle and then kind of fade out on the edges so that you can still see the background paper. And today I wanted to play with my powdered inks. I know a lot of people that have tried them maybe think they're a little messy. Talking about, Sarah Scraps, but I love them. And if you've tried them once and you've refused to try them again, maybe give them another try and just be super careful. They can get messy, but if you just have a really light hand with them and like throw them on the page and then immediately put the top on them, they tend to go better. So I have mostly, these are color bursts from Ken Oliver. And then I'm also using a Nouveau powdered shimmer powder, I think is what it's called. So I'm going to spritz the area of my page, and then I'm just going to sprinkle on the colors. Now I'm kind of doing my warm colors first because I don't want them to blend necessarily with the cooler colors and make like a muddy look. But as you can see, they're kind of like floating down in the sprayed area. And now I also used a brush to apply the gesso, so they're following the brush strokes in the gesso. So I'm adding additional water on top and just letting them flow a little bit. And now I'm going in and adding the blue, and the blue can mix with those colors and become a little purple, so I'm cool with that. And then I'm gonna add the green in later, but I'm just gonna leave them in like an isolated spot where it's not gonna mix with the other colors and get muddy. And look at it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, it's actually better than I thought it would be. I was super excited about it. It kind of looks like an Etta Vey painting, which I didn't really intend to do, but I was super pumped about that. I'll link her Instagram down below if you are not sure who I'm talking about. She's super talented, and she just designed lines with like Pottery Barn and stuff. She's amazing. Actually, I walked in Kirkland's the other day and there was some stuff, but look at how it dried. It's still really pretty, but it was so vibrant on the page and it dried like that. So I put the cut file back on and I'm like, that is not the right color. So I am going to add additional color just because I loved the way it looked when it was really vibrant. So I'm going to just do another layer and the same kind of technique. But I also decided to cut the cut file again in a different color paper. So I ended up going with like a pale pink paper. So I went ahead and did the mixed media so that it could dry. And then while it was drying, I used my Cricut and cut out another cut file just in a different paper because the paper I had chosen, it did match one of the colors on the background, but it didn't match any of the ink colors that I chose to put on the mixed media, and then it was just kind of seemed out of place. So that's okay. I'll use it on another page in the future. I don't mind reusing things, especially if it's going to be in a different album. Like, I have plenty of dog pictures from plenty of years, and I do yearly albums, so I can just put another album and no one will ever know, really. So yeah, there's the second coat of color, and that one seemed to stick around a little bit. I'm going to add a little more orange up there, just in the spots that are whiter and I know that are going to be sticking out around those, the cut file. So this is a hop. Everyone is doing like their dogs or maybe even summer photos because they're the dog days of summer. So I'm going to have the lineup down below, so check that out. So that is super gorgeous. I love how it turned out. And there's the recut cut file there on some pink cardstock. It's like pink and white lines a little bit. That cardstock is like one of the first cardstocks that I ever got, and it's probably from like the 90s. So there's that, which everything's cool again from the 90s, so that's all right. So I'm just kind of like setting things on top to see exactly how I want it, and I'm happy with it. So I commit to the photo placement, and then I stick the cut file down on top. To be honest, it would have looked really great to be popped up, but I was being a little bit lazy, and I didn't feel like cutting a bunch of little pop-up pieces of adhesive to fit on all these skinny lines. So I just stuck it down, and it's still pretty. I like it. And I just love that you can see all that mixed media through it. So that's why I didn't back the cut file. So although it's a cute cut file that says Forever Friends, they're not Forever Friends, or Reluctant Roommates is the subtitle, because Belle doesn't mind Lola, but for sure Lola's like just barely tolerant of Belle. She's going to be 13 in September. I told my husband we didn't need another dog, and he wanted one anyway, so Lola will be okay with it because she gets a few more treats now that Belle is around, so she's cool with it, I guess. She doesn't love her though. So I put that subtitle down there, and then I kind of had some fingerprints on the page, so I put that little cardstock flower there, and I'm gonna put a little journaling block as well. That's pink, and yeah, and I'm gonna just put a little few words about their relationship. If you hear pattering in the background, that's their little paws. They love to be in my office with me, no matter who is home. No matter that Belle is not my dog, it doesn't matter. She doesn't understand. I'm just mad at her because she was mean this week, but we won't talk about what she did. So those are from an old Heidi Swap die cut collection pack, and I thought it'd be cute to put like 2 different pairs of glasses on here. Not that my dogs wear glasses, you know, but I'm just gonna scatter around these little bits of ephemera. I don't often use a ton of pink, what you would call maybe girly bits, these flowers, so it was nice to get to throw those on a page because they are both female dogs. Not that it matters, my boys like pink too. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. I love that background. I'm gonna try to recreate that again for sure in the future. I liked those little pops of turquoise that I just was able to add in from an old Fancy Pants collection. I think it's Fancy Pants. It's a crafting collection. So I'm just adding my journaling, and then off screen, I'm going to add some of the essential jewels from Pink Fresh Studio. And that's it. Make sure you check out some of the other amazing artists on this hop. I had a lot of fun creating this layout about my pups. And let me know if you have any questions. I'd love for you to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, y'all.